Okay, it's the morning, day 17, April 1st, April Fool's Day. I actually considered titling this video, "We Are Getting Off Trail," just to piss off all the people who really want us to get off the trail. But then I'd have to say April Fools, and that would piss them off even more. We spent last night at Barrel Springs Campground. Really nice, shady place. Plenty of good sights. Go through the gate here. We thought he had it all to ourselves at first, but then about 7 o'clock last night, guess who rolls in but Portland guy with his 100-pound monster pack on his back. And we talked to him a little bit this morning. He's a nice enough guy. So anyway, our goal for today is Warner Springs, pick up a resupply, and then from there we'll see how it goes. Probably want to keep going a few more miles past that. Now I gotta get across the road. Okay, here we go. Yikes. Looks like we weren't the only hikers that had ramen bomb for dinner last night. This poor guy. Jesus. Almost to Eagle Rock.
Yay.
Beautiful out here. Flowers, poppies are coming up. Gorgeous. Hillside's all green and yellow. Wind's blowing like hell. Finally made it to one of the biggest landmarks on the entire Pacific Crest Trail, Eagle Rock. It's amazing to see it in person after watching it on so many other people's videos, and to think we're actually standing here right now. Pretty darn cool. Made it to Eagle Rock. Today has most definitely been my favorite day on the trail so far. The countryside has been beautiful. It seemed like spring just happened literally overnight. All of a sudden there's grass everywhere. The trees all have leaves on them. Flowers are popping up. It's freaking gorgeous. I mean, right now I'm just walking along this kind of a nice flat pathway. Really smooth. I mean, man, This is, I can get pretty used to this. But right now we're about 1 mile out of, oh my God, I forgot where we're going. Be out in the sun too long. Anyway, the place where we're going to pick up our next package. I'll think of it as soon as I turn the camera off. But looking forward to getting there and getting our package and maybe taking a quick run into the little gas station there to grab a cold drink. Something besides warm, tepid water for a change. Yeah, we just stopped this little creek here, and Thea said, I see something moving on the other side of the creek. And we looked, and that something dropped into the creek, and it's coming right towards us. And yes, it is a rattlesnake. He's pretty. I'll have to, oops, where he is? There he is. Got some pretty good rattles on his tail, as you can see right there. I'll need to look and see what species he is. Coming into Warner Springs to post office. Oh, cool. That's where we need to go. Okay, to the post office. Forward. Okay, picked up our 2 resupply boxes here at Warner Springs and got pretty much everything we need to keep us solo for the next week on trail. There's one at our boxes over there. Food, snacks, vitamins, and the whole food bag there. So
dinners, breakfast,
yep,
snacks, all kinds of goodies.
Pretty much everything. So anyway, we just sitting behind the post office right now, and it's kind of a vacant lot while we unpack and repack everything and head back on the trail. So for those of you that were chastising us for exposing ourselves to other people, I only exposed myself to one person. That was the postmaster for about 3 seconds. So but as safe as it can get these days. It's day 18, and we are camped just outside of Warner Springs. This is the campsite we came into actually fairly late last night. We got to Warner Springs and then had to do a 1 mile off trail road walk to get to the Warner Springs post office to pick up our resupply, and then walk back. And right as we were walking back, we walked past the Warner Springs was the rural fire department. Anyway, we saw that they had an external outlet on the side of their building. We asked the guy if we could plug in some more electronics to recharge them, which he said, yeah, that was fine. And I'm very grateful he did, because we now have about a 5-day stretch between here and our next resupply in Idlewild. And there was no way that our batteries were going to last that long. But we ended up sitting out there leaning against the fire department building for 3 hours last night. Didn't actually hike out of there until 9:30. Came down and found this spot and set up camp. So we're tearing down right now, getting ready to head out, and hopefully have another good day. Headed out of Warner Springs onto Idlewild, about 70 miles away. So very nice, very beautiful walk right now, but there's some steep mountains up ahead. Now, here's something really crazy I didn't expect to find out here in the middle of nowhere. It appears to be some type of a ropes style obstacle course. Pretty substantial. I've actually done these before. They're a lot of fun. Definitely will get you over your fear of heights if you have any. Here's another obstacle. Obviously a climbing wall. Hard to tell from the video here, but I would guess it's probably 15 feet tall. So pretty substantial obstacle. Takes me back to my army days.
You climb obstacles like old people fuck, you know that?
Okay, we're taking our first break of the morning. Very nice little site here. Would have been an awesome tent site if we could have got here last night before dark. We've got a fire ring and some wood stacked up and a couple of really nice flat tent spots over here. There's a good flowing creek just on the other side of the little hill there, not 50 yards away. Some kind of an old shack here. I guess it was used for storage, but ooh, yikes. Antivirus, anyone? No, no thanks. But they also have a cooler here, which at one time may have had trail magic in it, but it looks like the thru hikers have just been using it for trash. It's overflowing. Kind of a shame. I guess the trail angels aren't maintaining this site the way they would in a typical year, but we're going to take a short break here and then get back on the road. Okay, Thea, I see you have the first casualty of our whole trip. What is that tiny little thing there?
It's my toenail.
Your toenail?
It used to go here.
Yikes. Oh well. It survived 110 miles.
Yeah. Yes, it did.
Okay. Hopefully the other 9 will hang in there a little bit longer.
I think they're doing good so far.
Oh, something really funny just happened back down the trail a couple minutes ago. We hadn't seen another thru hiker except for, well, here comes the wind, damn it. Always happens. The only other thru hiker we'd seen in the past 3 days was a Portland guy. And not sure where he is. We haven't seen him since last night. But we come around the corner and there's a girl standing there that we recognized, someone we had seen in Lake Marina. We talked to her for a couple of minutes, and then within the space of 5 minutes, 2 more hikers came up, and then another hiker came up, and we went from seeing nobody in 3 days to all of a sudden there were 5 of us, is that right? 5 of us standing around talking, sharing information about the trail. So that was a kind of a weird moment, but it was just a random spot on the trail where everybody just kind of converged all at the same time. One of the hikers was known as Marmalade. He had his own YouTube channel, pretty popular. So I'd seen a lot of his videos before coming out here, so it was interesting to meet the guy in person. Nice guy. Even though we're trying to keep our distance because of the, the virus situation, still it's nice to see other hikers once in a while, just so you know you're not the only person out here.